If you've been scrolling through endless recliner options, comparing pictures, specs, and trying to picture how each one would actually fit into your living room, you know the headache that comes with the which one actually makes sense question. I've been there, juggling the desire for a comfy spot to binge-watch shows with the reality of a modest-sized apartment that doesn't have room for a bulky armchair. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. Today I'm breaking down a specific model that claims to solve that exact dilemma, the Power Wall Hugger Recliner Chair with USB-C charging ports, a modern rolled arm design that promises to hug the wall and keep your gadgets juiced. First off, let's talk about the wall hugger claim because that's where the value proposition really starts. Most recliners I've tried to fit into tight spaces either end up jutting out into the walkway or forcing you to rearrange the entire room. This chair is built to sit flush against a wall, with a slimmer back profile and a seat depth that's trimmed just enough to give you a recline without overextending. In a studio apartment or a narrow home theater nook, that can be the difference between having a functional seating zone and having to sacrifice a doorway or a coffee table. I measured the footprint in a friend's 8 by 10 foot living area, and the chair left just over a foot of clearance on either side, enough to slip a side table or a small plant without feeling cramped. Now, the USB-C charging ports. In the age of smartphones, tablets, and even portable gaming consoles, a built-in power source is practically a necessity for a true home theater chair. The Powerwall Hugger comes with two USB-C ports located on the right armrest, within easy reach when you're reclining. I tested them with my phone and a wireless earbuds case while watching a marathon of sci-fi episodes, and the ports held steady charge without any noticeable heat. The convenience of not having to stretch for a wall outlet or hide a power strip under a rug is a real quality of life upgrade, especially when you're settling in for a few hours. Who should consider this chair? If you're living in a smaller footprint, think apartments under 900 square feet, a dedicated home theater corner, or a guest room that doubles as a media zone, the wall hugger design will likely be a win. It's also a solid pick for anyone who likes to keep their devices close while they relax. The USB-C ports eliminate the need for extra chargers cluttering the floor. The modern rolled arm aesthetic, finished in a neutral beige, blends nicely with both contemporary minimalism and more traditional decor, so you won't feel like the chair is screaming budget find in a stylish living space. On the flip side, if you have a spacious living room and you're looking for a D-play recliner that sinks you almost flat, this might feel a bit under-engineered. The seat depth is intentionally shallow to stay wall-friendly, which means you won't get the kind of full-body lounge you'd find on a recliner designed for larger rooms. Also, the USB-C ports are limited to 2, so if you regularly charge 3 or more devices at once you'll need a separate hub. Finally, the chair's construction is fairly lightweight compared to heavier, leather-upholstered models. That makes moving it easy, but it also means it won't have that solid anchor feel some people associate with premium recliners. A practical scenario that helped me decide was setting up a compact home theater for a family of 4. We placed the Powerwall Hugger in the corner opposite the projector screen, and the kids could each plug a tablet into the USB-C ports while they watched the movie. Because the chair sits so close to the wall, we didn't have to sacrifice the small side table we use for popcorn and drinks. The rolled arms gave a comfortable place to rest a drink without worrying about spillage, and the beige upholstery didn't show the inevitable fingerprints from frequent use. Over a weekend binge, the chair held up without squeaking or the recline mechanism feeling loose. Another real-world test involved a work-from-home day. I set my laptop on the armrest, plugged the charger into the USB-C port, and settled in for a long video call. The chair's recline angle allowed me to sit upright enough to stay alert, yet relaxed enough to avoid the usual back fatigue from a standard office chair. The built-in ports saved me the hassle of dragging an extension cord across the carpet, and the wall hugger shape meant my desk still had a clear lane for the chair to slide in and out. If you're a gamer who prefers a dedicated gaming throne, the Powerwall Hugger might fall short because the seat isn't as deep and the backrest doesn't tilt far enough for a truly immersive posture. Likewise, anyone who expects a plush, high-end leather finish will probably be disappointed by the fabric upholstery, which feels more like a durable indoor-use weave. It's functional, not luxurious, and that's where the price point makes sense. You're paying for space efficiency and integrated charging, not